Yes? Question mark? But as she grabs the candle, a puff of smoke appears everywhere, fills the whole room with smoke. And as the smoke clears and settles, and the light also flinched a little bit and went as it did that, Lily 1 second was there, then she was gone. Lily's no longer in the room with you guys.
Let me just, introduce all of you to the Church of Millies.
Could I interest you in everything all of the time?
I don't see it because I'm still pulling books from the fucking bookshelf. Oh. That's a 1d10 damage to my own face.
I put my head in your belly.
It didn't work.
And I eat it from inside.
I just spelled turn on that.
He bolts. Oh yeah, he bolts.
Excuse me, bro. You're excused.
I begin moving my hands towards the food, slapping it so fast you can't see my hands anymore. It just red blurs. Suddenly a spark begins and fire, a big flame. Now it's hot food. Man, you told me there's a shot glass. I started getting happy.
Below the dragon egg, there's a paper that says, consume the egg.
I just keep, pulling bits of egg from my face and clothes and just shoveling them into my mouth.
Wait a minute.
Well, since we have a dragon tooth there, and now there's many parts of dragons across this room, let me try to animate that.
Ooh, okay. Animate that. Can it breathe?
Well,
Can it breathe? Yeah, can it breathe at all?
gentlemen, I have just rolled, and not 20.
Oh! Okay, do you want to adopt the goo into the party?
It's my dragon now.
Mr. Magoo!
Mr. Magoo! You may be blind, but I can still see you!
It slides very slowly as it and as it goes through the door, you notice that it starts getting lower and lower. It's being sucked by the floor, and it vanishes as if the floor incorporated it back into the house. And then you guys ended up here, where you are now, which is the kitchen. And then Alfred had told you that you guys needed to make a pizza.
Oh yeah, because the door's locked around us again, right?
Yeah, because you guys are locked again in the room, like the last time. That's
And this time we don't have Mr. Magoo to break open the fucking doors with a nat 20.
Didn't Alfred say something about there being bones in here or something?
With my dragon bag. Dragon bag.
Oh, science, as I told you before, you guys need to make a pizza for the patron. I'm gonna work on my pronunciation of that word because last time it was very bad. And the way the kitchen works is you guys just need to look around and see what you find. This kitchen is a very random place, I would say.
So we need to do a pizza.
Okay, you say that, and that instantly makes Corvus do one thing. Upon hearing that the kitchen is a random place, Corvus walks to that gray, cabinet and tries opening it.
You roll a d20 for me. That's how we're gonna find out.
That's a 13.
You find a trained, friendly-ish mimic that, he knows a few verbal commands, and he prefers to stay in the shape of this beautiful yellow bow. It makes him happy while he's not working as anything else. That's what you're finding.
How does it move? Does it float around as the bow, or does it drag itself?
It uses the little bow things. That's his
as legs.
Yeah.
Adorable. As the mimic comes out of the cabinet, Corvus is gonna close the door and open it again.
Wait, maybe before you roll again, Gardal, do you want to Gardal and John the Saints?
What do you want to do here? As this is happening.
Let's roll investigation to see what's around. And I got 20 with my 3 bonus.
Because you got the dirty
cleric.
20. It's still a 20. It's a dirty 20. And this kitchen is a pretty nice kitchen. She's not trying to hide anything from you. So you get this vision. The house is almost inside your mind. And you see that there's 20 options. No matter what you do, no matter what you open, there's 20 options. That's it. And then within those 20 options, there's many options that will be the conclusion to this room and will set you free.
Goddess Milis has bestowed upon me this vision that I now know how this kitchen works. Anything in there around the room, you will get a random item. It could
I
be
fucking
great.
knew it.
As you say that this was a blessing, but the goddess Milis, you feel this little prick in your ankle, just a very sharp prick, and it goes away.
Wait a
Pain.
Yes. Pain. It doesn't hurt you,
This place is
but it's
cursed.
pain.
This place is
As soon as you say
Why do I feel pain?
unholy.
Why do I feel pain?
it
My
was
nervous
right
system
after.
is long gone.
It was right after. You know, you had the vision. You said Goddess Milis gave you the vision, and then you got the pain. But yeah.
Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Nudge, nudge, know what I mean? Say no more.
Anyway, what do you want to investigate? What do you want to open?
You just investigated, and there's a mimic in this room.
Yes, he prefers to be called Mr. Bo.
Okay, is Mr. Bo aggressive?
No, he is a friendly-ish mimic. He doesn't exactly speak English, though. He knows a few loose words.
Oh,
Okay.
he speaks.
Okay,
Great.
Let
No,
me
no,
go
no,
up.
no, no, no,
Wait.
He
Let
doesn't
me go
speak.
up to him.
No. He doesn't speak. He can like understand what you guys say, you know, and do command. It's like a badly trained dog,
Okay.
essentially.
Then
He
I-
understands.
Then I want.
That's enough.
He's gonna convert the fucking bow.
Before you do that, though, I have an idea.
I may not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea.
Yes.
I choose not to open a drawer, but instead to go up to the mimic,
Yes.
and I want to convince him to become the pizza that we are supposed to be making.
Okay. You can roll.
Sound
me.
good? Makes sense, right? We have a mimic.
Does the mimic knows what a pizza is, though?
You're trying to teach the mimic what a pizza is and try to convey that to him to see if he can become that?
You're just trying to fuck me over because I don't have a plus anything on intelligence, huh?
But you're the one that is trying to teach a mimic to become pizza.
I rolled a 3. Well, a 3 plus 4, that's not a lot.
That's a 7.
So the mimic just kind of looks at you like, and like the little bit of the bow just goes.
Okay. I see. Guys,
It
I
didn't
think
work.
I'm making progress.
Well, that's the opposite of what I said, but okay. Yeah, it just
No, but he thinks
I think
he's making
I
progress.
believe.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
there you go.
Everyone is a monk
That's
without belief.
That is true.
Exactly.
That is very true.
Okay, someone else try
What
something else, I guess.
Okay, so
me try to get
because
this going.
Gardel said that of the whole every time you open something, it's new, which was Corvus's hunch to begin with. Now he feels justified in opening the door again. I've rolled the dice again, and it's an 11.
Ooh, this is a good one.
Wow!
Ooh, nice. This is one that I really wanted to be done. Okay.
Wow!
You find a Djinn trapped in a bottle. It's absolutely furious,
Oh, he's one of those.
but not in combat. It's not attacking you. It's just very angry right now that it wasn't that bottle because, like, the moment you handle the bottle, it exploded and now it's you.
Okay.
Okay, so
Wait a minute.
Hi.
One of these creatures.
What are you all guys?
Good.
What are
Is-
you all
is
doing here?
one of those. Do you concede, wishes, or are you here to murder us all?
Well, if you're the one who put me in that goddamn bottle, I'm gonna murder you. But if you're not,
I look
I
like
could try to
the
do
one
something.
who has trapped you, though.
Did you
What?
see who trapped you? At all?
No, it was just a blur. I was just minding my own business, and then suddenly I'm in the goddamn bottle. It's just glass. Do you know what it's like to live in just glass?
I'm in a glass case of emotion.
I don't even know how much time I spent in there. It was just glass.
Dude, what is
Then
people
be
name?
glad about the great work of Milis, because he has just set you free. Do you wish to know more
Motherfucker's
about
gonna
the goddess
convert a genie.
Milis? So I have 17 total.
Okay, as you speak, the Djinn puts his hand in his chin.
Wait. Does the Djinn strike his chin?
He's stroking his chin. And then he's stroking his chin. He's say more. Say more.
No! Don't ask him to say
So
more.
you are interested. Great.
oh god.
So the world has begun by our goddess Milis that gave us birth to all that is. So everyone as a piece of the goddess within our hearts, you know?
He moves closer to you and he's looking very deep into your eye holes, trying to figure out where
Is the eye.
Yeah. Keep going.
Now, I see you are interested in me. Let me tell you about that. I am
Kiss him, you
a
fool!
priest. You know, I was almost nominated bishop, but I can't, reanimate bodies for more than X time. Let's just say I wasn't worthy by some idiots that still didn't see my value, but that's fine.
Should start your
Well,
own
I am a
church.
priest of the goddess Milis, and she has blessed me with eternal life, you see? So I can work for her for the rest of my life.
We could work out a deal. If you have a small object, I could just live in your pocket and we could work some sort of deal that I get some
Let me
donations
check my
from you.
inventory. A ring. I have
guys.
rations and a ring. And I have coins. What do you prefer?
Well, if
A ring would be
I
pretty
ca- I
cool.
kinda-
A Djinn in a ring?
the ring kind of goes with my style. If I could give the donation that to a humble Djinn that was just trapped in a bottle, that would be great. Do you have anything that has some place for me to go inside?
Since Corvus is just looking at this and watching this happen, he hears the Djinn's question and he's like, "Fuck it, I'll bite." I have an oil lamp in my in my backpack that is currently just empty. It's got no oil in it. You could fit in there, I'd
I
assume.
could light your fire.
Aha!
Ah!
Is that a deal, sir?
I walk up to Gardel and I give him the lamp. I'm not using it. Feel free.
Thank you for your kind donation to the Church of Milis. I really appreciate that. So
clerics.
here, I have
Alright.
bestowed upon you an item empty as a vessel for you to live in.
The Djinn starts shaking a little bit, doing a little bit of a belly dance. You know, Shakira would be kind of inspired by that.
Reading the signs of my body.
And then he shoo into the lamp, and now it has this beautiful blue glow. And you can put it away, and now the Djinn is just there for you guys. You have a new friend.
Should we have asked him?
Milis will appreciate that.
John Saints is confused, guys.
Should we
Help me,
have
friend.
asked the Djinn how his Djinn shtick works? Like, what are we dealing
We need
with?
to put the priorities first, you know. First, we convinced him to join the militia. So that was a success.
Of course.
Then the wishes can come later.
Right. The only true priority here. Of course.
Yes.
I opened the door the first time. We got a mimic that likes to hang out as a bow.
Yes.
I opened the door a second time. There's a genie.
Yes.
What happens if I open the door a third time? That's a 15 this time.
So, you find a frozen pizza with the expiration date just off by 2 days.
Can I slap
Everyone.
it?
I was gonna say, hey, monk, you heated something up before. Could you do that again?
I
To
said,
this?
who needs fire when you've got these
Well,
these guns?
Well, Fires, you are in the kitchen. It is the place for fire. The living room was much more dangerous.
All right. Okay.
First, give me a dexterity check. Then let's roll for the attack to see how much you heat up the pizza, to see just how warm it gets.
Okay.
Hey, wait. Don't
Wait.
I have something to give luck or something? Because I really want to avoid the ones. I don't want the pizza to, go to ashes or something like that.
Okay. So he
Which
now...
is why I didn't decide to heat it up myself. Because I have burning hands. But we all know how that would go.
Right.
Yeah. That is a good call.
I got a 3.
Okay, so 3 that rolled a 20.
Pretty good.
Okay. An 8.
The pizza's sufficiently hit. You're good.
It's a bit lukewarm, maybe.
Yeah.
That's so it's you heat it up, but it's like it's almost like you didn't put it enough time in the microwave.
Yeah.
It's edible, but it's not hot.
Yeah, I slap it a bit, but it's just not as enthusiastic as the last time. I feel
last time
myself.
just,
I feel myself repeating myself. I guess.
To be fair, we have a bunch of drawers that will spawn anything random in this world. And for our miracle, on our third chance, we got our pizza. On our second chance, we got a friend. And the first time,
was the mimic.
that bow
It
will
was
do.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's friendly.
As soon as you guys finish heating up the pizza and it works, the pizza goes poof into a cloud of fur. Alfred stands up real nice and says, "You have completed this room. You're free to walk through the door if you wish. If you wish to explore the doors, they're still there for your exploration."
Open again.
What if we
Opening the door again.
What if we open them?
Let's see more friends.
What if each of us opened them 20 times?
The more you open, the more the chance to, appear enemies. So I will advise to just do
Okay,
it one
let's,
at a time.
let's do it one more
Just to be
time,
sure.
each of us.
That's an 18.
Okay, you are very lucky. You would have completed this either way. This one is
Decapitated
a
heads.
decapitated head that has a magical aura, still alive, of an Italian plumber that has the power to make pizza. And as soon as you take it out of the jar, it goes, "Oh!
Is it too much?
How can I help you?"
Oh,
Okay, so-
have you heard about the Church of Lilies?
Wait. How am I holding him? Am I holding him by like his hair or something?
Well, how do you want to be holding him?
Yeah, Corvus would be the kind of like, oblivious idiot that would just pick up the head by the hair, even if it's not appropriate, because he's just like, what the fuck?
He's like, "Hello!
Like, what?
I'm very wavy. How may I help you?"
But what is this?
What can you do?
I'm still useful, I think.
Okay, how?
I could befriend.
Great!
Another friend.
follower for the Church of Lilies. Another friend.
You know what? Fuck it. And I just tie him to my belt.
He's just gonna be there going, "Woo!"
right.
anytime you walk.
All right.
Which was the next one to open a drawer?
Well, let me just bless
Aha!
you again
Let's go.
and see if the luck is on our side.
And I got a 20. I got a nat 20.
Okay, it's impossible to go higher than this on the list. So your bless is just that it worked in a metaphysical level.
Yes.
And as you open that drawer, all of you de-age 1d10 years. Please roll me 1d10.
It's a 6.
Yeah, I think for your age, it doesn't really change much on it. Maybe.
Dude.
Maybe.
Maybe he doesn't have his hair anymore.
Yeah.
10 years ago, he didn't have
I'm
it.
gonna lose my hair.
No!
No.
The hair
My
just
hair's
shrinks and poofs out. Meanwhile, in another universe, Nephthys is just like, I feel a disturbance in the force.
Corvus, have you rolled your D10?
Yes, it's a 2. I don't de-age that much.
Okay, so he doesn't change that much. How much do you de-age?
Okay, I got a 0. Oh! 10.
The 0 is the 10.
How old are you? Yeah, I think you were your age,
I think
right?
that was just my age, right?
Well, you are 18 now.
Remove my beard.
Okay, yeah, true.
I think that would be a nice. And Gardel lost lost his hair. I lost my beard because
Lost my hair? Wait. Where's my hair?
I'm being
I just turned to the butler and asked, who did this to me?
Who must I kill?
Well, Saya, you guys keep opening doors. you, like the vision told you, the doors are good, bad, they're literally random. They could be anything, including de-aging.
Sure, let's see if I get my hair back then. I'm gonna bless myself and roll to open another door. So it's a 19.
Okay, what was 19?
It is yet again another pizza, but this one is in an ordered out box from Domino's. And you can just heat it up again, but it doesn't need as much heating up.
You can eat the pizza. As the other food was poisonous, you can eat this pizza. Go ahead.
I'm
I
keeping
don't
it.
have use for food anyway.
Alfred hears you saying the food was not poisonous. How many times do I have to stretch this? It
None
was
of
not
us try-
poisonous.
none
It
of
was
us-
just
My
very gourmet.
investigation said it was something in the food. So
It was
must be
shady.
poison. Don't
Poor
speak
lady.
where the devil deceives me.
Don't speak where the devil descends. Okay.
Yes.
Well, Sias, the door is still open, and it calls upon you. I
Let me
told you
just
guys.
try to open another door
Oh, come on.
again.
Oh, come on.
I mean, I only see friends. So let's just try.
Okay, well, you did
I can't
lose your-
bless anymore because I have spent my 3 blessings for this turn. But
Okay, one last drawer then.
Okay, one less.
I got the 6 then.
Okay, this one was perfect. You really need this. You needed to get this one. In an intense, almost blinding shine, you find this magical, holy artifact of your goddess, Millis. You hear an angelic tone, a choir singing. All the players are healed 2 HP.
Yay!
You're welcome.
This was-
As Goddess Mills has bestowed upon us her cure.
Because you Gardal were full health when this blast happened, you grow a tiny little hair back.
Great. It grows back.
Okay, so you got.
Excellent.
Are you guys gonna walk into the hallway now?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
now
I
let's
am.
go to the hallway.
Let's go back.
leave the shenanigans.
As you guys walk out of the hallway, Alfred stays behind, but as you get to what was supposed to be this place before, the stairs and stuff, it was not. It was a weird illusion. And it broke, and you're in this long, eerie, dungeon-like hallway that is rocks and earth and slightly dark and damp and has torches on the wall. And all the way in the end of the hallway is a door and a lever. It's a very long hallway, but you see a glimmer of a door because there's a torch right next to the door. What do? You're all there.
What in the devil just happened? It was supposed to be a hallway. I want to investigate immediately.
I draw my gun and I start walking forward very slowly.
What do you mean you draw your gun and then you walk? You draw your gun and then you shoot, man. Come on.
Be cautious.
Ladies and gentlemen, my investigation was a nat 20.
You're wasting all the nat 20 straight away. I'm just saying.
I
But
see.
okay, you hear this disembodied voice deep in your mind, and you just hear this word: traps, traps,
It's a
traps.
trap.
Oh no.
It's a trap. Let's get out of here. Billy's has spoken to me directly. It's first time that happens. I actually hear a voice, and I'm not crazy.
That
It's
is
traps.
that
Let's get out of here.
Run.
that is one problem. There is no door behind you. The only door is the door at the end of the hallway.
Grumpy Grumps. I know what to do. I can slap the wall behind us and try to break through. I can make a door.
Somehow I don't think that's gonna work, but you're welcome to try.
Right. Let's go. 2. 2 plus 3 plus 5.
You slap the wall and it almost comically makes like that booty slap sound that, you know?
Oh, okay.
That's not fair.
Does my hand hurt or anything? No.
No, it was just comical,
Because I
honestly.
have these protectors. This is the only armor I need.
I'm weird. Have you ever seen me without this stupid hat on? That's weird.
It was just comical. That was just a fail.
Okay. Gardel has spoken to his god. I try to slap something. Corvus shoots something, I guess.
I'm gonna shoot the lever.
But it's a trap. We don't
the
know what's
hallway
going
is
to happen.
way too
Oh,
long.
which is why I'm
shooting it.
Trap.
Yeah,
It's
shoot the
just
lever.
trap. Everything just trap.
That has to work.
Which is exactly why I'm shooting it. If it's a trap, something will happen and we're too far away for it to hit us.
But what's
If
the distance on your
I
shot?
got a nat
Can you hit it?
20. Everything is
On
a trap.
what?
Wait a minute.
The distance, hold on. Nat 20!
Okay, so you definitely hit. So because you
A lot
hit,
of nat 20s.
I know, right?
yeah, I don't know what you guys are doing with those fucking dice, but okay.
Not my wall slap. Not my wall
But
slap.
because you hit the lever, the wall behind you starts coming forward and pushing you forward, and the clock starts kind of counting down 30 seconds.
What the
I
fuck?
just told you it was a trap. Everything's a trap.
Quick, shoot it again.
I will
it.
pick the Djinn out of my pocket.
Okay.
I will hold the lamp and try to summon it. Come on, my friend. Take us out of here.
What?
What's up?
Do you concede wishes, my friend? I want to get out of this trap.
Well, I wouldn't use
you,
my
my
wishes if you want to survive. I'm more of a chatting friend than a wish friend. My wishes don't tend to go very well.
I knew it. It's a monkey paw situation.
I understand, my friend, but everything is a trap. I will go with your luck instead of being trapped underground forever.
Also, you guys think the bard from earlier is like in these tunnels or something? Like we
It could be.
It's fine.
Maybe we got
Who
pooped here
is
like
the
they
important
did.
thing? But everything is a trap, so they are not in here.
Okay.
We must run from the traps. Everything's a trap in here. I don't like to be in here.
So Mr. Djinn looks at you and like, okay, so Saya, you wish to use my wishes? What do you need help with?
I want to get out of here.
The Djinn tries to concentrate.
How long is the Djinn taking to concentrate? Because the wall is pushing us forward.
No, it's just a few seconds. He concentrates. Like some arrow shoots by. You see the wall go. It kind of bugs out, and then the room resets.
What? What happens?
The room resets.
It just goes like the wall just goes back to its starting position.
Yeah, after like 5 different traps went out. So there were like arrows flying. There were like 2 different fire explosions at a certain point at the hallway. There were like a few little, those dangly little blade things that flew by. And then the wall also went and pushed you guys a little bit. And now it's all reset and it's fine. And the clock is also back at 0. And the Djinn is just looking at you guys like, I don't know what just happened.
You mentioned the place was glitching?
Yeah, I don't know what just happened. Normally when I do wishes, it goes bad, but it doesn't glitch. I'll know.
Well, shit.
Okay, thank you for your help. At least we are not getting trapped anymore.
Wait, so the wall...
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the lamp. It glitched and went back. It's like it restarted itself.
Okay, but it did give us a glimpse of the shit that's in here, right?
Yes.
We saw arrows.
I told you, everything is a trap.
There's...
Don't touch anything. Everything is a trap. We need to get out of here somehow.
Okay,
But everything is a trap. I don't understand this room. I got a nat 20 and even I don't know how to get out of here. Everything is a trap.
Well, you did get a net 20 on investigation. You haven't moved.
Because all of what just happened, and because Gardel is like shaking in his boots, not wanting to move forward because everything's a fucking trap.
My bones sound like a symphony.
He has become a xylophone.
He's a fucking xylophone. He's getting like. I untie the plumber's head from my belt. I pick him up, and I go like, "Hey, buddy, you said you'd help, right?" Like, what?
Yeah.
I just yeet him forward, see what happens.
He'll be alright as long as he keeps ahead.
I'm gonna shoot this monk. Eventually, I'm gonna shoot this monk.
It's happening.
But for now, it's fine.
I have a date with that bullet.
Here, he just lands in the middle, and where he lands seems to be fine.
I cautiously walk to where the head is. I got a 5 on that luck.
Okay, you got a 5 on that one. You were walking. You noticed that one of the stones that you were stepping on went down, but because you've seen the traps and you've seen things and you feel the stone and you're walking slowly, you see the pendulum start coming and you're able to go a little back and you just get a little glazed on the nose and you're just a little bleeding on the nose because the pendulum got you. You're like...
It nicked you.
Yeah, it nicked you, but you didn't even lose any HP.
Because
Move
that
slowly.
happened. Now I know which of the plates activates those blades specifically, so I can walk around and go to where the head is, right?
Yeah, you have head now.
You have head now.
Cool. I throw him again.
Give me a roll. Give me a roll. Give me a roll. Give me a roll.
Okay. That's a 3 on a D20.
He activates a little specific thing because he's thrown a little off to the side, and because of that, you know those pool jets that are in the corners that people kind of like sitting by them and getting back massages?
Yes.
Kind of like that, but fire right next to him. He's toast.
Here's the problem. Too many toasters. You know what they say. All toasters toast.
Is he dead?
I mean, was he already?
I think it's best he be.
Inanimate. Is he inanimate?
Yeah, I think it's best he be because he's toast. He became barbecue.
He's toasty boy.
He's not like Ash. He's still there. It's just a charred skull now.
Yeah,
right?
he's like,
I told it was a trap. Thought you were dead, my friend, because of the traps, but you are fine.
No.
Sure.
Oh, just pain. Woohoo!
You'll be
Mamma
safe, my
mia!
friend. You just have to endure this test.
Positively impressed by the fact that he's still talking.
Yeah, right.
He
I
is,
have to admit.
he is a decapitated head with a magical aura, so...
Well, yeah, sure, but like, that's gotta hurt.
What do you want?
I have an idea. I don't know if Gardel wants to do something first.
I'm scared. If you don't do nothing, I'm starting to run towards the door. Run. To see if that opens, because everything is trapped. I want to get out of here.
Okay, I want to do something. I checked my inventory. I have a potion of gaseous form, and I have a ring of evasion.
Ooh, those are useful.
So I could use the ring of evasion to avoid all the traps. I don't know if that's how that works.
And I agree
Or
with that,
if
so
you do
that's
step
how
on
it
something,
works.
it allows you to see if you dodged it. If you use gaseous form, you're intangible, so you could just float across the entire thing.
If I can't get through the door, of course the door. I can't go through the creases of the door. And we just got teleported into a fucking death trap hallway. So
That's what I told you. Everything is a trap.
I'm gonna use my one charge of my ring of evasion.
I am just gonna let you walk through the hallway, but as a little price that you have to pay, you're gonna need to describe this very elegantly. How do you get through these traps?
Okay, I very confidently put on the ring and start slowly walking forward in a relaxed stance, like I'm just strolling, Traps start springing all around me, and I just do little pirouettes and little dance moves off to the side, and then and then I do a Michael Jackson backwards walk near the end of the hallway, and I arrive at the door.
Okay.
He's moving past me. I'll ask him, "What the fuck are you doing?" He just goes, "Trust."
Yeah.
Trust, bro.
And all the traps sprang around me, so you saw all the traps. So I don't know what traps. What were all the traps? It was
the dangly things, the cool things made out of fire, the arrows, and also the walls compressing in different ways.
So wait, even though he went through and dodged all of the bullshit, the head got toasted again.
Yeah, basically.
Oh yeah, he's not speaking anymore.
Faith. You speak of faith then.
Wait, and before
I triggered him.
and before you do anything,
You triggered my trap card!
because you guys have been through the trap now, all the traps, 2 times, because of the glitch before, and now because of Jonna Saint's just fucking ballerina around the room, I'm gonna give you guys advantage on kind of navigating the room, because you're starting to get a feel for the traps.
But don't sound less a symphony, and more just a small vibration.
I got a 13 to move across the hallway.
Okay, nice. With the 13, I'm gonna say this hallway is a DC 10, so you get, you're next to Jonna Saints.
Because I saw the traps coming out and it's still fresh in my head, I basically do, a very slow crouch walk forward. My knees are, killing me right now, but fuck it, I'm doing this. Crouched slide walk all the way to the end, and as I'm passing by the charred head, which is now just a blackened skull, I pick him up again, and I just put him in I just put him in my satchel. I just open up my satchel and put him in there. Okay, you go back in there now. You might still be useful.
As you put him in, you almost hear a tiny little.
Oh.
Oh my God! You still talk.
He's trying. He's
still
really
going.
trying. There we go. So the 2 of you are next to the door.
Come on, Gardel, you can do it.
If I did it, you can do it.
If you can do it with faith, I can do it as well.
Once I get to Jonna Saints, I whistle for the mimic to follow.
Okay.
All right, Gardel,
You got this.
get your
Next
phony ass
roll.
over here.
So let's just say this. I attempt to get on top of the sword.
Okay.
I slide down. There's no way I'm going to get on top of something that slim.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you are.
Thankfully, I didn't get hurt. And so I just follow me and just start running. Yes.
Yelling
And
down the hallway as he runs to us.
I'm going to roll for that, and I got the 5.
Okay, so I feel like you need to roll me 1d6 damage because I feel like one of those pendulums definitely hit you in the skull, man.
And I got a 3.
Okay, so you at 25.
The John of Saints, I have faith as well.
All right.
Aha!
And I'm fine.
I didn't even get that hurt.
And now y'all at the door.
Okay.
So you still need to try to open the door. What you gonna do about that?
Door has any handles or anything?
It only has a lever. It has another mechanism.
Corvus is just gonna do the obvious, just to scratch it off the list of things to try, and he's just gonna try and pushing it, see if it opens like that.
No, it doesn't.
It's obviously not gonna work.
Yeah.
So he's just okay, yeah.
Ooh, what if I
that was
slap it?
mainly just to make sure we try all possibilities.
As you're trying that, you hear almost an intercom voice, and it's clearly Alfred in the intercom. Science, it is the lever. It is the lever.
Huh? It's a trap. Don't believe the voice.
What? I pulled the lever. Up until this point, Alfred has never tried to trick us. We've just never really followed what he said to the
There's
letter.
a reason he's not in here with us. I don't trust it. Told us to eat McCoo.
Dude, bless
I
us.
never forgave him for that.
Pardon,
Well, that's a different story.
bless him before he pulls the lever.
Bless I'll spend, unless I rest, so...
Yep, no blessings for me.
So as you pull the lever, once again the eerie tone starts playing, and the wall all the way now in the end of the hallway, so it's kind of far, very far from you guys, starts slowly closing in as the clock slowly starts ticking down from 30. And we're gonna take this by turns. It's one each, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. 'Cause
One
if
each
it's like
Be fast. There's urgency.
Since we're going by turns, and I'm the one that initiated, I've already used my main action.
Do you have some sort of bonus action that could work for this?
So that's the end of my turn.
Okay, next one. I say John of Saint since you're closer to the door.
okay. So
Very
I'm
nice.
gonna take the potion of gaseous form because that wall can't crush me if I'm a gas.
Okay, so
But
you
you're
are
trapped
okay.
in here forever.
But
You don't know that punishment, let me tell you.
Maybe there's something behind that wall that I can sneak through
You are
into.
even luckier because that potion doesn't last forever, so you actually get to die. But if I'm crushing here, I'm here forever. I don't want that. I try to, push the door, and I know that door probably will open.
Yeah.
And because I have an action bonus for my sword, I will do two things. So let's see if me pushing the door does something. So I got an 18. Do I do something?
No, because pushing the door does absolutely nothing.
Okay, fine. No. Sword, try to cut this door to pieces.
Okay.
I think not. I got a 6.
I mean,
Okay, but as the sword gets the 6, that is the last of the 3 turns, and the 30 seconds runs out. And as the 30 seconds runs out, the eerie voices just kind of stop, and the door unlocks.
What?
And you guys can just walk through into the next room.
Fucking knew
I
it.
immediately go through. Let's go home. Run.
fucking doors, man.
Okay,
Ladies and gentlemen, the doors.
Okay, so as you walk through the door, you walk into this next room. And as you walk into the room, you see that there is this wooden floor under you. It seems safe. This pedestal. On top of the pedestal, you see this weird ball-looking thing that is weirdly electronic and seems alive. And as you're looking at it, you feel this very strange connection to it, as if you almost know there is a little bit of a connection between you guys, between the cosmos. Something about that object seems familiar, and like there's this sense, like this parenthood coming in from you guys, that you guys really want to protect that little ball thing, camera looking thing. And then the rest of the room, the walls are this blue wood that looks very cold and weird. There's this other floor in front of you that looks very metallic. And all the way on the other side of the very long room, there is also another electronic mechanical part that seems to match this head thing that is on the pedestal on your side.
I'm loving this plague, let me tell you that.
Droian. Wish list now on Steam.
I'm casting Detect Magic instantly.
Let's go.
Okay, so because you have that, you're gonna notice that yes, there is a little bit of magic shenanigans going on in this room. It's that weird metallic floor, and the weird metallic floor basically works because like it shocks you. Yeah.
Nice.
You take 1 HP
Okay, so
damage from the
the
electric
floor is powered by evocation magic of the lightning variety.
Exactly.
Interesting.
I'm not stepping on it.
Nope.
You shouldn't. Everything is trap.
Not only that, but because you have this sense magic and you sense the magic on the floor, in your brain, you get this vision that it all connects, and you find this piece of paper that was kind of hidden underneath the head, and you open it and read it, and says, combine this to know the goodest of mechanical fellows.
Goddamn dwarfs. They're goddamn mechanical bullshit.
There is a part of the message that is obscure, though. You still weren't able to make out what it said.
Okay.
So, Lady
Oh yeah, and Lady Domi's there. Sorry, I forgot to say. Domi's there somehow. She doesn't know how she got there either.
How do we get out of here? I want to go home. I don't like this trapped place.
Lady of this house, I am not of this house. I am a guest just like you. What are you saying? And how did I get into this room? And where is my glass of wine? I wanted my glass of wine.
Another useless. God damn it.
Wait, but like...
Lady, if we knew how to get here, we wouldn't be here in the first place.
Wait, no.
But then, if you have wine, how do we get out of this room? And why is this ball in this pedestal? I could be in this pedestal.
Child. Anyway, so...
I don't think
Sure,
that... I
go be
don't...
in the pedestal. I want to run away.
Sorry, Lady Domi. I don't think that the roof of the room is tall enough for you to be on top of the pedestal.
I think if you put yourself on top of the pedestal, you're gonna hit your head on the ceiling. I think.
Point
I agree
taken.
with the monk.
Point taken. Anyway, how do we get out of this room?
Let's all roll then to see if some of us get any idea of getting out of here.
I want to roll for insight. Yeah, I want to roll for insight.
Oh, well, Gardal ain't gonna glean anything.
Well, my bones are shaking harder.
Oh yeah, shake them fangs.
Why? I would just like to point out that the message was already there. Like, you need to combine these to know the goodest fellow.
But I want...
I only see traps in here.
Yeah, I want to...
I just want to go home. I'm scared. Traps everywhere.
Like, I want to...
I'm traumatizing Gardal. I feel so bad.
I think those 10 years you shaved off of him was when he gained his courage.
My hair starts to grow from scarlet to white.
Okay, but like before I roll, I want to check in with the Corvus. Corvus, what exactly did you glean from this room?
Oh, that floor, it's enchanted with lightning evocation magic. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that the moment we touch it or step on it, we are getting electrocuted.
I told you, it's traps. Traps everywhere. I'm scared. I want to go. Please, Goddess Billy, save me from this hell.
Domi picks up Gardal.
The baby.
We're okay. How much HP does the floor take from us? How much damage?
I guess, hold on. Considering it's a trap, I'm gonna say that it does it does 1d12 lightning damage. So I'd say that's pretty fair.
Okay, because Domi's looking at you and it's like, okay, I'm just gonna put an idea out there. I don't know if you guys noticed. I am huge. So is my HP. I'm just gonna say that.
And you're saying that because of your
with Gardal,
larger...
And she's already carrying Gardal, by the way.
Yeah, with your larger stature, you are more resistant to most types of damage.
And I guess she is taller, so she would take less steps, right?
So she would take less damage.
Yeah.
In a general sense.
Let me know if you want to be put down.
Yes, take me out of here. If you do, I will give you a prestige place in the Church of Billy.
If you're gonna take him across the lightning floor, since you're already doing that, would you mind taking the metal ball that's on the pedestal there and put it on top of the other pedestal on the other end? Since you're doing this and all.
Sure, I will take it with us then.
While we're at it, can you carry me and Corvus too?
Don't abuse our luck, okay?
I don't want to be trapped in this corner of the room. I want to go to the other corner of the room.
That's fine. I don't mind staying back and waiting to see how this plays out. It's okay.
I'm sacrificing myself for you to see the trap.
Wait, I'm being dumb. I am gas. Fuck you all. I'm just gonna go to the other side of the room. Bye.
Okay, I'm just gonna put Gardal down then.
Wait, why?
No, he wants to be okay.
I don't know. Gardal, do you want?
Gardal wants to be held.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I just want to go home. Please,
Okay, so
take me home.
So you float to the other side of the room. Do you do anything? Do you try
He
to
can't
grab?
do anything.
Yeah,
as
you're
Misty
gas.
form,
Yeah, I can't guess.
he can't touch anything. He can just go to the other side of the room and wait there.
Sit.
In the wall or something. Oh, I got a one, so everything is a trap.
Corvus, tell him.
There are no more traps. It's just the floor. It's a long stretch of floor, but it's the only thing.
Yes, just pick me and let's
Gardel,
go there.
take the ball with you and let the giant lady you across.
Right. Gardel carries the ball. The lady carries
And
Gardel.
I just
him.
and I just
They
praise.
just wait here to see if when they get to the other side, the floor gets deactivated. Then I just walk past.
Melis, please, my goddess, don't make this electricity paralyze this lady.
Wait a second, guys.
What?
I think physics are about to fuck over that plan, though. Even if she doesn't take that much damage, isn't she conductive? Isn't Gardel gonna get electrocuted the same?
Rubber fucking boots, honey.
Okay.
You can roll if you want.
Insulation, motherfucker.
Yes, science.
Who do you take me for? A peasant?
But she can't walk. She can't strut in the blood of her enemies.
Yeah.
If the shoes
The boots
absorb
slip.
liquids.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So because Domi has 169 HP, because she's a very hefty gal.
Damn, she thick as fuck.
She makes it through this room, losing. Well, it was 1d12 that
The
Sage
spell
said,
does,
right?
yeah. Let's imagine that she takes like 2 squares or 3 per step because she's fucking tall as hell.
Right.
Yeah.
7 steps. That's you could just roll
Okay.
a d12 and multiply that for.
Okay, 12 times 7, yeah.
Wait.
Okay, yeah, 12 times she takes like 84 damage or something like
Yeah,
that.
84 damage.
Okay.
You know, she's a bit like scuffed when she gets to the other side, but she's fine.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm
she still
just
has
gonna
85.
heal you.
What?
Yeah, there you go. Gardel can heal her.
Let me see my best skill for that. The 3rd level skill, Cure Wounds. It is 3d8 plus 8. So let's see. 21.
Okay. Yeah, she's back to 106. Nice. Okay.
Not bad.
She's good. She's fine. She's fine.
I immediately put
So
the
too much
head
hit?
on the other thing.
Okay. So, as you put the head on the thing, you fit it together.
And I just say, please don't glow head.
Oh.
That usually means
you
bad
know
things.
that.
Yeah,
You
usually
have
means
that
bad things.
instinct, huh?
Now to me, nuts, now to me.
As you put it together, you can feel this little creature starting to kind of come alive. This little electric thing starting up. You hear this little bit of a machine. And as it starts to go, its little eyes open. It looks at you. And you hear this pleasant little aha, and it's just there, looking you. And you instantly feel this warmth in your heart, as if this is something that you know. You created this. This is important to you. Not you, but still you.
A
you of some
It's a
kind.
good one. It doesn't glow red. It's a good one.
Question. Once the little automaton activates, is the ground still electrified?
That would come in handy, wouldn't it?
Because you guys did such a good job of putting him together, no, it's still electrified. I want to fuck with you.
No,
It helps
that's
you.
fine.
Hey.
I have Misty Step.
But do you have the distance that you need for Misty Step?
I'm probably gonna have to cast it multiple times, so I am gonna take damage. Okay, so I cast Misty Step. That's 10 meters.
Okay.
So that'll put me like what? Halfway through or first third?
Yeah, I'm gonna put you halfway through. Yeah, I'm gonna need 2 of those, so you're only gonna do 1d12 damage.
From the other side, I see him take damage and I just say, don't worry, I can heal you. And if you die, I can revive you. Don't worry, come my friend.
Okay, so I took a 9 there. I'm at 26 HP. I took a 9. I cast Misty Step again.
When you Misty Step towards us, but you're just a step away from being on the wood, and I reach out my hand and grab you and yeet you back into the wood. I turned off my Misty appearance.
If you're gonna do that, I'm gonna need you to roll a dexterity for me just to see.
Because, like, you have to grab me as I'm rematerializing, but before my feet touch the ground. So let's see what happens. Fuck.
Okay.
You are going to be eaten for the other side of the room.
That's another D12 right there.
You did grab Corvus, but you like misstepped on Ian because he's now on the ground. He's off the pedestal, so you kind of like tripped on Ian, and instead of helping Corvus come forward, you yeeted him back a little more, and you also bumped Domi as she was doing her nails and made her chip her nail, and now she's upset.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so
Did
I
I
fall back, and as I fall back, I take another D12, and it's a full 12, so I'm at 5 HP right now.
Okay.
Also, did I fall forward too with him? So if I stumbled?
Yeah.
Do I need to roll a thing? Okay.
You take a D12 as well.
Okay.
I'm looking at everything of this and just ask, is everyone dead?
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet. Everyone's okay.
I rolled an 8.
Yeah, everyone's okay. You're not even that damaged. Come on.
I am within distance to just jump to the wooden floor.
Right.
Yeah, you are.
I roll I roll a 10 for that jump.
Okay, that's good. You land on the wood. You're nice and on the wood. Everybody's here. You're just on the edge.
I'm a bit charred because of the zapping, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah. And you're a little twitchy too. You're like, you know?
Yeah.
But everybody's here hanging out with Ian, and he's like, there, beep, 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 dee-doo. And the door is open, and this will be where it ends, unless you guys want to do something else with Domi.
Wait, I just...
Oh yeah, sorry.
It's a trap. It's a trap. Don't go to the door yet. Let's just heal everyone as much as possible.
Good point.
So as you guys finish healing yourselves, Domi just looks at you guys and is like, okay, now that the door is open, I'm gonna go my glass of wine. Goodbye. And she walks out and vanishes into the darkness that is the door.
Beyond the door.
And here...
So the door's open for us.
Yeah, and here we do finish today's sessions. You guys are not gonna walk through the door today. You're gonna walk through the door on the next session.
God only knows what